right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday. So, the mid-month readings are almost posted. They've been a little bit delayed because of my trip, my Easter trip. So, the earth and air readings are posted. The water readings will be posted today, and the fire readings will be posted Saturday morning. So I hope that's helpful to you. Let's see what else is going on. If you want to jump on to the spiritual business class, it is filling up fast. So there's a link in the description box. If you hit that more, the word more in the description, right? Whoop, there goes the description box. All of a sudden it shows up. I think a lot of people have been asking me that, and I think YouTube has changed things around. So I want to be sure that you know where the links to the extendeds are. And if you want to join a class or something like that, they're all in there in the description box. Okay. Let's see where we go today. I'm using the Higher Self Oracle. I don't ever use this as the first Oracle deck, but let's give it a shot, shall we? The Light, Success, Indeed, and Gratitude. 100%. So that does feel beautiful to me. It feels like people are getting it right about success and about how much they owe to, or not owe, I guess owe is the wrong word, but, you know, I guess owe a debt of gratitude is a really good way to think about it. Just being in that energy of gratitude brings more success. Okay, so it's like, if you want to learn how to manifest, learn how to be grateful, learn how to be humble, because we rarely get success on our own. We stand on the shoulders of people who came before us, things we've learned from other people, whether they've consciously taught them to us or not. Things that we're going through in our lives also can play a role in, you know, firing up ideas and healing and working on projects and all kinds of things for the future. So we can look to everything going on in our lives as some piece of our success. Interesting, and that could be coming in for you. The Queen of Cups underneath, I like that. Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, the High Priestess, woohoo! All right, 9 of Cups, the Emperor, wow. The 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords, Temperance energy, and the 10 of Wands. Wow, I like this a lot. So some of you may be opening up, some of you may be really good at the money thing, but not so good at compassion, or not so good at being able to nurture other people's dreams. Some of you are, you know, as teachers, right, on this channel, a lot of us are teachers, healers, and guides and mystics. It's important for us to show the range of our capabilities or the range of our talents and skills. And forgiveness is a talent and skill, kindness and generosity, being able to nurture someone else. And so we're getting away from these energies of jealousy and envy and mean-spiritedness and just like all of that kind of stuff is antithetical to being a successful person. If you spend your life looking for grievances or ranting about grievances, what you're doing is you're kind of pushing away success, because you're basically plugging into the energy of that grievance, and that is what sticks around. So if you are feeling like, you know, I don't know why I have some really great ideas, I don't know why things aren't blossoming for me, maybe it's take a look at at what is showing up for you every day. You might have a situation going on where you are feeling swamped or feeling overwhelmed or feeling like you're needing nurturing, and it's okay to ask for that, all right? And that too, that's a separate kind of message, but it's okay to ask for that. So the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, I like this lovely balance here, you know, heart and spirit, right? Queen of Coins is about what we choose to invest our time in, how we choose to experience the physical world, how we choose to experience the inner world. The Queen of Cups, the Empress here is about nurturing others' dreams, not just our own. So it's important to kind of open up to this idea that competition is a thing of the past. We don't have competition anymore. Okay. There's a lot of very 20th century ideas that we're moving away from, right? We're moving away. We're moving away from this hierarchical experience into something more egalitarian. I know a lot of tarot people on YouTube and astrologers and people who are kind of in the peripheral part of spiritual work, peripheral part of tarot and astrology, right? They're doing spiritual channels and stuff like that. It's very common to have someone reach out to me to do an interview, or for me to reach out to someone else. I'm going to be doing a podcast. I have a bunch of interviews already done and in the can, and I'm going to create that so you can learn from these people who are all amazing in various walks of life. Not all of them are spiritual. They don't think of themselves necessarily as spiritual teachers, but they are. And I think there's just this real sense of the Empress and the High Priestess has always seemed to me, it's the 2 and the 3 card, always seems to be the two sides of the same coin. Okay, right? It's the mother nurturing energy of the Empress and the internal spiritual energy of the High Priestess. So I do love this with the Queen of Coins and the Queen of Cups. It's almost like they're leveling up, right? The Empress is all the queens, but primarily the Queen of Coins. And the High Priestess, it's Cancer energy, so it's the Queen of Cups, but it's also all the queens. So there's a lot to be said here for the Divine Feminine really stepping into success. And it's interesting here that the Emperor comes up in the center, because we do have that sense of divine masculine here. We have that sense of also nurturing that masculine energy. Lots of baby energy here. So some of you are really nurturing a business or nurturing a family or nurturing something that you're wanting to grow, has practicality, and it's also like, a real love, passion project for you. Don't forget about why the masculine energy is important. It's fire energy. It's about inspiration. It's about leadership. It's about taking the helm. It's about stepping into things. And I feel like the missing link here is this gratitude energy. I'll read you this in the extended, but like the gratitude energy of mothers and fathers who've come before us, the advantages that we've been able to, enjoy. And then how do we pass that on to other people? Not just through money or through, your support as they're doing things, which is important, don't get me wrong, but there's this sense of cheering people on. So I found it very interesting. I recently had a conversation with somebody who thinks that nurturing the next generation is really about money. And that's one piece of it. But it's only one small piece of it. And there's a different kind of, it's like we're flipping from the masculine kind of nurturing, if you want to call it that, which is like, go out there and get them, kind of like that sports kind of coach thing. Go out there and get them. You can do it. You really can. I know you can. And there's like a sense of like rub some dirt on it too. There's a sense of like, don't let anything get in your way and push through, and you're a winner and you're going to kind of drive through. And there's that sense of like, at all costs, don't care about anybody else. We're doing it other than your teammates, which is fine. But if we're moving into a world that has no competition, that it's not just about the people we like or the people that we think are on our side. I really feel like, and I've been shown this recently, that people we don't like, people that treat us badly, people that have a very different worldview than we do, and all of that are also teachers in different ways. And those kind of people you do have to protect yourself from, but you can still learn from them. There's a lot to learn, whether it's from a standpoint of, oh, I'm not doing that, or, hey, that makes sense. They are smart, even though we don't get along, or even though I don't want to do what they do, or I don't want to emulate them. I am learning from them. They're not 100% wrong. No one's ever 100% wrong. truly. Even out of the most heinous people can come once in a while a nugget of truth. You don't want to spend too much time in that, but I'm just saying that learn the lessons as they come along your path. You don't have to go searching for people that are like going to, make your life miserable. But I feel like for some of you guys, there are people around you right now who may be pretty challenging or pretty difficult to deal with or whatever, but there's something there to learn from. They may be pissed off that you're learning from them because, wait a second, why do you get to take something that I have and you get to make your life better because of it? Well, tough. Too bad. I learn from everybody. Okay, I learn from everybody. And this 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups, I feel like you can inject a little bit of this Emperor energy, which is like belief in your own, leadership, belief in your own ideas, belief in your own progress, belief. And then the Empress is about nurturing that. The High Priest is about connecting to your intuition. So you know when to deal with people who you're going to come across them. A little prickly, not that much fun to hang around with, but something they said made sense to you. It's like, all right, I'm just going to take that in. Thank you. Gratitude. All right, thank you. So Ace of Swords, the Temperance card, and the 10 of Wands. There's a lot of heavy lifting here ahead. Okay, there's a lot of heavy lifting, and I feel like this is coming in because you asked for it. Ace of Swords. This is now very positive energy here. This is like ancestor energy, or people who've come before you, who've had success, or who have been in, whatever that means to you. You can define success however you want. And I think that's one of the things that we're doing here, is that we are redefining success for ourselves. What's our truth about that? And we're rejecting some of the things that the previous generations have really held up as a reason to do something, or as a yardstick of success. I think a lot more people are finding changing the yardstick of success so that they're able to nurture their families more. That if they're, during the time when their kids are being raised, it's successful to be a stay-at-home dad and be the one who is helping kids get into college or whatever it is, or be the mom who is the football coach, or be the mom who is the Cub Scout leader, or whatever, whatever it is. There's a sense of like gender cross-referencing or something like that, where you're moving, you're not being a stereotype about what one gender is. You're really allowing for so much more to come in. And I really think this is Gen Z's impact with us. They are very, very powerful spiritual beings, and they are showing us how we've been a little myopic about things, and how, it's interesting to see history. Like you can see in the aftermath of World War I, how women's roles became broader, and then they got squeezed back down. In the 60s and 70s, women's role became broader, and then they squeezed back down, right? There's just this interesting sense of now there's going to be more of that. And so, let's bring it back to you personally. And one of the reasons for the twin flame journey is for you to balance your internal masculine and feminine. It's not solely about any kind of love relationship or upending titles or how love works. It's about you having both those energies inside you and using them to your best level of success, whatever that means for you. I think we're upending society's version of success. And so a lot of people who have the old yardstick are moving on. Like they're no longer in charge. They're no longer in power. And that's going to take a while, a few years, maybe 10 years for that to completely kind of move along. And maybe more than that, but I think we're going to see a lot more changing of the guard. And this is kind of a big reading, isn't it? So I think right now what's being asked of us is to nurture our inner divine masculine, divine feminine, balance ourselves in terms of our intuition, recognize what makes us happy and how we want to share our life with another person and how we want to build our life so that we feel at the end of our lives that we have demonstrated love, created some kind of success, built something that other people benefit from, whatever it is that you want to do. And I feel like it's kind of a tall order. So I'm going to continue on with this reading. I am seeing some zodiac signs here that are Taurus and Libra, Aries, Cancer, and Sagittarius. So I'll definitely pull cards for those signs. But if you are Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus of any of those signs, well, that'll be for you as well. All right. Link is below if you want to continue on with me with this reading. If this is something interesting to you, let's keep going. Link is below. Hit that more. And then boom, description box. All right. I'll see you over there.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.